The Jump Out Girls.
Yes, we are. I'm A.
I'm Tima.
And we're two girls jumping out of traditional finance using untraditional methods.
Ooh, what are we going to talk about untraditional today?
Wow. Today, guys, untraditionally, we are talking about saving for college.
Oh my God. College is
shit. First off, side note, college ain't for everybody, okay?
No.
And we're not saying that, we force or push that. On my children, I'm going to push what I feel that they're going to do good at. And if it's not college, I'm not busting my ass, save no money in for nothing. But anyways, for those of you all who want to go to college.
Yes.
We came across this not interesting, but we didn't know about it.
No.
We did not know about this plan, so... You know us. We found some information. We want to give it to you all.
Yes.
It's called the 529.
Yes, it's not a drink.
No, it's not a drink.
It's not a drink.
It's not a drink. It's a college fund.
Yeah.
It's how you can save for a college fund. I will give you the exact definition because I don't want any. Oh my God, that wasn't really right. Whatever. Okay. So a 529 plan is an investment account that offers tax benefits when used to pay for qualified education expenses for the designated beneficiary. So
that's nice.
Yes, because we know taxes is a whatever. So pretty much the money that you're putting in, you will gain 4 to 6% interest on, I believe. And within that time, all of that money will be going to the college fund.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And the taxes, you won't have to pay taxes on that. So when it's time to remove some of that money for college expenses, there's no penalties.
Oh, so basically, like, this is good in the sense of, like, if you have a baby or if you have a young child, even if you have a teenager, you can start this fund. Obviously, the sooner the better, right? Yeah. Because the fund will grow. But the incentives are, and you also, I think we learned that, like, if you get a scholarship.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you get a scholarship, it won't affect that. You have to still make sure, though, whatever expenses, are going towards, like, food or whatever, which that's an expense. Everything has to be, but the tedious part that we were reading up on and learning about is, like, a lot of things have to be documented.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, if you're purchasing, your food has to be documented, your room and board, all of these things that you're taking out of, so they won't charge you. Now, you can use it, but if let's just say you don't go to college. If you don't go to college or whatever, you can use it, but guess what? They're going to sting that ass. they're going to have a penalty.
So I couldn't use it for, like, if I wanted to go on a trip, right?
No, you couldn't use it for that.
Oh.
No, you could. I mean, you can use it, but you're going to be getting money taken. If you're taking it out for that and you don't have any documentation saying that you're using it for any type of school purposes, then you're going to be charged 10% penalty and federal taxes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So now what it makes me think of is basically, like, when Maine and I were in college, one, like she said, we didn't hear about this plan, but it's just like, even if you want, like, I studied abroad, and I think about, like, it was kind of expensive to study abroad, like your plane ticket, like the room and board overseas. So I just think about now, like, wow, if we had a 529 plan, the expenses that, my family endured during those times I could essentially use this plan to take care of that. So when it comes down to the documentation, right? Like, so you're basically saying you have to be super disciplined. You have to keep track of all your expenses. And essentially you don't want to take it out early for stuff that's not related to school.
Absolutely.
Got it.
You don't want to do it. Now, we get life happens, we understand life happens or whatever, but essentially that's what this is supposed to protect you from, as far as keeping your money and growing or whatever, and then when you have to take it out, you're not paying those taxes or penalties.
Now I am going to throw a little curveball in there.
Okay.
So we've, in previous episodes, we talk a lot about how to diversify your portfolio, right? So if you were to take it out early, being that we are, we talk about other investments, we talk about whole life policies, whole life cash policies, we talk about Bitcoin. What if I took it out,
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, that's smart. Putting it in something else to invest, not just taking it out to go buy.
Not to go on a trip.
Or a trip.
Yeah. Or some new shoes.
Yes. But that's very smart, though.
Yeah.
If you want to take it out, you want to put it in something else.
Right.
Yeah.
But just know that if you do that, because may not like to, we don't want to ever put anybody in a box, right? Like she said earlier, like, college isn't for everyone, but if you do decide to go and if you do have young ones, it's an option, right? And if you do decide to take it out, put that in something that you can reinvest into, that essentially, what was that other one that we learned about, how like your rate of return, but it was I can't think of it right now. Anyways, doesn't matter. Where essentially you want to look at your longevity of where this investment that you're putting your money into, what it potentially go from to, you know what I mean? So it's not like, hey, I'm going to dump this money that I took out early, get hit with the 10% penalty and federal taxes, and then I don't see the same return on it that the money I originally took out. So
it's a waste. Now you're wasting, and you can pass it down.
So, really?
Yeah, and you can pass it down. So let's just say you choose not to use it, and you want to pass it down to your future or whatever. You can pass it down to your future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. So like, can you pass it down to like so the beneficiary is just the beneficiary. So like if I have two nieces, like if I wanted to pass it down to my nieces, or if I wanted to pass it down to my nephews, like as long as that beneficiary is probably identified.
You would be the first one, and then I believe you can pass it to whomever.
Okay.
But you're the first one. Like, so if your mom made sure that it was for you, then yeah.
Okay.
I believe. I'm not 100%
Okay.
sure, but I do know that you can pass it down.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of benefits to this.
It is. It's a little bit expensive. It's a little bit tedious, or whatever the case may be, like we said. But when it comes down to it, we know a lot of people do put money in savings accounts for their children.
Yeah, they do.
And it's not making any money.
No.
So this is just one other way that you can put something in for your children that can compound.
Yeah.
And give them something for the long run.
So 4 to 6, and you said 4 to 6%.
I believe 4 to 6%.
Wow, yeah.
Yes.
So like these days and guys times, like with the bank and the interest rates and like inflation and regardless of whatever time period it is, you're still going to deal with inflation. So it's just like, why not earn something more than you would on the bank, right?
Exactly.
By keeping your money in the bank, you're losing.
You're not getting anything.
Yeah. Nothing.
So that's the goal. So for all of our college students out there who are ready and willing to go, here's an option. We hope we explained it kind of simple for you, but please, by all means, do your own research. We stress that. Do your own research, but we wanted to speak upon this because this is something that we didn't know when we were getting ready to go to school, and it could be beneficial.
Yeah. I would rather much have this. So.
I have a little pot, because you know how you think about your grandparents, they give you the bonds and the little things back in the day, and it's like me as a parent, all right, grandparents, aunties and uncles, I have this college fund here, anything you want to give, just push it over here. It's kind of dope.
And the way, oh my God, tuition costs is so expensive.
It's insane.
Oh my God.
And then it's still room and board. You're like, wait a minute, tuition and room and board, and I gotta eat. Oh my God, So here's one way, guys, that we hope will help you all out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we hope.
I think it will, right?
I think so. Yeah. Try it out. See what happens. Let us know.
Yes. Please let us know. Comment down below. Let us know if you've tried it. Let us know if you've already done it. Because like I said, we have not. And so we want to know what we all experienced. Did you have a good experience on it, a bad experience? Because everybody's not going to have the same experience.
Yes.
So, But remember, the main thing is, please, if you're going to take it out and you're going to not use it for school expenses, do what she says. Invest it in something, please. Let that be your cushion of startup. If you don't want it for school, nobody's saying that, but you're going to have fees and penalties. But don't use it to go blow it on having fun. Put it in an investment.
Yes.
Some type of investment.
Yes.
And I think that's a good, hell, if I had that, I don't know where we'd be right now. Also, we did not tell you all where you could go to obtain a 529.
Where the hell are you supposed to go, man?
My favorite place, I'm sorry, when it comes to a bank anyway, because you know how we are with the banks. If I had to pick one, Navy Federal.
Yes.
They're easy. The credit union overall, we tend to find out, is a little bit easier in obtaining things than just a regular bank. So one of our favorites right now is Navy Federal. So I think that would be a good place that you could start.
Correct. Yeah. So go, obviously, she said Navy Fed, but also too, check your local banks, check your local credit unions. If you're not a member of Navy Fed, go sign up for to be a member. And you'll meet with a financial advisor. They'll instruct you how you set it up. They'll run through like the different investments accounts that you can participate in. They'll kind of go through all the nitty-gritty details of that process. Yeah. We told them what a 529 plan is.
Yep.
We told them how to get a 529 plan.
Yep.
We've told them where to obtain a 529 plan. And we told them the benefits of a 529 plan. I think we've covered a good 529 plan overall, right?
Yes.
Like,
yes, I think so.
that sounds like a good brand.
529.
529, I like that. 529.
529.
What you got on? I got a 529.
529. But yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
We covered the basics for you all. Now you all go and find the details.
Yes.
So like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit us up, subscribe on all of our platforms at Jump Out Girls. If you want to email us, it's info@jumpoutgirls. And then what we got? We got TikTok, we got Twitter, we got YouTube, we got Facebook, and
Instagram.
And that's Jump Out Girls.
Yes. Until next time.
We love y'all guys.
Yes.
We're out.